Hey fellas, I just thought we'd share, me and my dad would share our restoration of our 1963 four-door hardtop Impala. We worked a couple of hours on it. We just got the frame sandblasted and primed and painted. My dad, we saw there was a couple of cracks, and we weld them together. We just got to use a angle grinder or some stuff. So in this video, I just thought I'd work a little bit on that one and show y'all what we've done. Everything's pretty much finished. I've got the task of assembling the frame and every bit of that. So we got the springs, the front brakes and stuff. The rear axle is finished. We just painted new brakes. We haven't done anything we haven't opened it up. I don't think we would, but I don't know. All of the stuff. New shocks. The axle from the gearbox, 2-speed power glide, 283 Chevy small block, which we've pimped up a bit. Originally it had the 2-barrel. Just put that's a start for a 1955 Cadillac DeVille. So we pimped it up a bit, put on a 4-barrel intake manifold, new gasoline pump, new everything of the new cam, new lifters, new rods. I can show you the lifters right here. The lifters have seen some better days. They're quite rounded. So, and some of the rods as well were, yeah, you can see one right here. She's done for. Well, that's all right. Got everything new. And the old 2 intake is up on the loft. So yeah, guys. So we're just gonna make some videos of us putting this car together, piece by piece. Putting that over so we don't get any metal splinters and stuff in the carb. So everything's about to get finished. The only thing that I don't have is the steering. Steering is the only thing that I probably need to get done, but it's not a hassle. Everything else is about to be finished. Got some parts here and there, brake hoses, other stuff. We do, as you see, we have 3 frames. The reason why we have 3 frames is because of we didn't find the right frame at the beginning, but you'll see that main frame or that main bar is just right across, and on this this is I don't know, but you've got that slight, it's like squeezed, so you get the whole body about like an inch down to the floor. And that's what we wanted. So, and that's what the original would look like. The original frame. So yeah, sandblasted and painted. We used I can show you. We used International Perfection 2 component. So she's hard. Bone hard. I don't think this frame has ever looked this quite nice before, but let's get to work on that. All right. I'm just using a flap disc because I don't want to grind through the weld. I have to weld it all over again. May need holy bejesus, it's hot. Got around 30 degrees C. We'll open the gate, and we got another problem, which maybe if there's interest we'll video that too. We don't have a barn bridge. That's coming up, so we have to make a barn bridge out here if we're gonna get the car out. That depends. Just take that one and open up the door. There we are. Just like that. Put some lights on. Yes, sir. get that clean so we can, the paint sticks. And we don't need to prime because the paint sticks to metals pretty easily. We have a epoxy coated floor, and I used the same paint on this. And it sticks pretty good. Doesn't chip off, and I sanded the floor. There we are. Is there something? Probably not. Just gotta inspect. Nothing. All right, let's paint. Is this our last can? Oh, holy bejesus. Holy bejesus. Maybe I'll wash the car. I want more. This stuff, I heard my neighbors say they tend to use the same paint, the same brand on trailer rigs, frames, like truck frames and stuff, semi-truck frames. We'll need we'll just use a, we do not have a beer cup. Then we'll go in a bar, get a beer cup. All right. 2-to-1. Basically straightforward. Do we have some brushes? Yeah. They'll do. They'll have to do. I'll take the biggest one. Just like that. Alright. Let's just get all of those pesky small There we are. Can we use two? Use another towel because we can, because we have. Don't need to half-ass everything. It's just under. I don't know what's half. Take here we go. The 4 is like straight up there. It doesn't, so we'll just mark her just about there. All right, there we are. And then we got this one. Put on some gloves and the cheap ones because we don't want to use the expensive ones. Smells like you're at the dentist. Open her up. Oh shit. That's fine if we spill a little bit, because this ain't it's not blended with the hardener. I'll just use a rag, another rag, if it will work with me here. Sorry fellas, I had some problems with the phone, but we have blended the paint, and I've painted over the weld areas. Everything looks pretty good. Missed a spot right there. Get that one too while the paint is semi good. Put it right there. The more the better. This frame ain't gonna rust in my time frame. Let's just take a, we'll put a little bit of dash in here. That little hole. Why not? Get that stuff everywhere. Upside down dribble. Painting over the scratch over there. I think we look pretty good, pretty solid. Yeah, fellas. So that's the work today. It's not much, but I think I'll assemble stuff this week. Got a lot of work to do at work, but I'll do it when I have time and figure out the phone things. Pretty new. Woo! So yeah, hope you want to join our journey on bringing this 63 Impala back. What we have to do on the body is mainly got to change out the floor. The floor is pretty rusted out. I can put out some, I thought I'd make a video, because I've made a couple of videos on Snapchat through the build process of the engine basically, and some other stuff. So I'll just make a compilation of that. So the floor has to be changed out. We got all the parts. This thing was parked in about 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And it'll be fun having this thing out back on the road. See, there's a pretty good sized hole, couple of spots. That way we that's factory, so we guess we're not as air in here. Get the old floor mats. Gotta take the weather strippings, switch those out. A little bit of body work has to be done. I'll go more in depth if there's we got a old Zundap, I think it's like 1938 stuff, pre-war, German made, with suicide shifter. It's pretty cool. That me and my dad and my brother are working on. So yeah, I'll make a video in depth if people want to know. And fellas, talk to you later.